Um, Great Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I just want to put more clarity on the issue of the memo that was issued by the leadership in the Department of Media Department of IPOB. Now, I want to make it very clear to most of us. You see, it is important we understand what is called discipline. Let me explain the meaning of discipline. The word discipline is also related to the respect of rule of law. You see, IPOB, intelligent men and women in IPOB who are working assiduously to restore Biafra, there are something that most of us did. We first of all studied the situation and the scenario in Nigeria that made Nigeria not to work. Let me, firstly, before I go on, let me go to Nigeria aspect of things first. One, Nigeria never or didn't fight for freedom. We should understand this. Nigeria was just created by mentioning of somebody, by command. Somebody just came and said, you are Nigeria. Nigeria never fought for independence. They never fought for independence, and they never agitated for independence. So that is why Nigeria is where it is today. Now, let me come to Biafra issue. Most of us, first of all, especially Mazen Nandekan, he first of all studied the situation in Nigeria, why Nigeria failed, why Nigeria is not working. What is the cost? Why Nigeria is not working properly like other countries of the world, despite the enrichment in the mineral resources. Then we studied this thing. We discovered that the problem Nigeria had was lack of discipline and the huge sentimental reasoning. The reasoning in Nigeria is based on sentimental, and with these two, lack of discipline, sentimental reasoning, nothing can work out properly. Now let me go to the sentimental reasoning. You like me as Lion Man Leon, or you hate me as Lion Man Leon. If I do something wrong, those that like me will not be able to go deeper into reasoning to figure out, is this thing Lion Man did, is it wrong or right? Or their mentality. That's why the sentimental reasoning is very dangerous. All what they will do, I like this guy, or I like this man, or let me go and defend him. No, things is not done that way. If you are in this shoe, stop it. You are the enemy of progress of any society. I want to tell you before your eye, if you are into this kind of character, drop it. This character is called evil. You are trying to build evil, and the evil has no positive impact to contribute to the society. Evil destroys the nations. Now let me come to the lack of discipline. Lack of discipline is this. Every organization or country has their law. That is why I refuse, all the places I have traveled in the world, I have refused to travel to Asia because of one certain thing. Asia does not respect human rights, mostly. I said, no, those people that doesn't respect human rights, I don't need to go to their place because this is their law. I can't go there. If I go, what am I looking for there? So I stay away from their law because I have studied the law. I am afraid that if I go there, I may be abused according to their own law. So in other way, I stay away from it, not to touch my feet there at all. I go a place where, by if anything happen, I can protest, I can agitate, and the people there, because of their law, the people there who does not even know me will come out and support me for hearing my voice. They will come out and defend me and say, okay, why did you do this thing to this man? It's not good. They will come out and defend me according to their law, not according to their choice. A media warrior of IPOB, media department of IPOB, when Ikenga were being pointed out, the leadership in the media department of IPOB said, allow him to bring himself out. I heard the man said it. Allow him to bring himself out, because our people are very, very difficult people. If you stop this guy, even though we have figured out that something is playing on the ground about the character of this guy and his engagement, allow him to bring himself out to the public for Biafra to see who he is. And immediately I bought that idea of the media head. The media head he said to me, Lion Man, allow this guy to bring himself out fully, because if we stop him, Biafra will say, this guy is doing marvelously well. Why did we stop him? Why can't we allow him to continue his good job? Today, what that man said has manifested today. Everybody now, there is no Biafra now that will not come out and say, oh, Ikenga is a saboteur, or whatever they may call him. Even a child can easily identify that. So this is the pattern that the leadership of this IPOB have chosen. If you are misbehaving, initially, if somebody point you out, they will go into investigation. Even though when they find something out, they will keep it to themselves. And when you push much for them to do something, they will tell you, allow this person to bring himself out. Before, I was against this kind of idea until I understood what these people are doing, what they try to avoid, because of our people, the difficulty of our people to know. It's just like Simon Ekpa. When Simon Ekpa started newly, if the leadership have acted earlier and stop him, the same way the Biafran will say, this, like somebody like me, I could have become angry to the leadership. I would say, this man that is doing a great job, why did we stop him on time? So that doesn't mean that we don't want people who are capable to come into the struggle, which somebody have said many years ago, that there are many capable people who want to come into IPOB. But the way IPOB are doing things make them not to come. Immediately, Mazen Nandekano set trap for them. Mazen Nandekano said, okay, from now on, he is going to allow those who are wish to come into IPOB to come into IPOB. Immediately they came. What did they do? What did they offer? What they offer is to sold him. People who have been working with Mazen Nandekano from beginning never involved in people that set him up. It was people that came late, especially those that came 2019, are the people who planned to set Mazen Nandekano up and sold him. Today, he is in the hands of enemy, and if not the same people who have been working with him, the effort they made, Mazen Nandekano could have been killed, because those who came late and set him up ordered them to kill him. But because of the strength of those who have been working with him for a long time, and Nigeria state saw it as a very big danger. That is the life Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still living today. For the case of the pictures we displayed recently, most of you don't know how long this battle has been on ground. Since 2022 ending. What did I say? Since 2022 ending, this misbehavior began. They have done a very mighty job. They have done a very good job, which everybody knows. They fought gallantly on media space to protect the journey of Biafra. But mind you, the IPOB journey is stage by stage. It is stage by stage. The stage we cross, then the media head we call all of you and say, we have passed this stage. This is where we are going to head now. This is where we are going to enter. We want everybody to join hand and tackle this thing. Then what do we receive? Some of them remain in, some of them disobey that order and remain in that former stage. You are fighting for Biafra. What the world want to hear is give your reasons why you are where you want to restore Biafra. Some of them now switch into we must go back to our root. Some of them now switch into attacking Christian, attacking, which is not necessary. But most of you think that the leadership were in support of this attack. No, we are not in support of this attack. They heated on it in the private meetings. My brother, my Mazi, my sister, stop this thing. Stop it. There are things in this world that always take care of itself. If Biafra, why people are dying in church, why people are going to church from Monday to Monday in Nigeria, because of the situation that the politicians have pushed them and they have found themselves in a helpless situation. They thought now that God will come down from heaven and help them. And the criminals who parade themselves as pastors now utilize that opportunity to extract from them the little one they have in the name of we will give you miracle. No man on earth gives anybody miracle. It is God who gives miracle. God gives miracle to those that go to church. God gives miracle to those that doesn't even believe in church. God in heaven gives miracle to those that doesn't even believe in Christ. We say, allow this thing to take care of itself, because when Biafra come, everybody will be busy working, like the way they abroad in Europe and America work. Nobody have time to go and sleep in church. I say, when somebody is managing 2 jobs or 3 jobs, like as it is in Europe or other part of abroad, which time would that person have to go and sleep in church? I personally say it in the meeting. I said the person won't have the time, because when they come back, the person is already tired. So the little hour that he needs to relax his brain and sleep to regain his health is not the time that he will be going to church. I said this thing is a sickness that will cure itself when time comes. They keep on hitting it. They keep on hitting. The next thing, I can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me. The same thing that's destroyed Nigeria. The law of Nigeria can't tell governor what to do. The law of Nigeria can't tell governor what to do. It can't tell senator what to do. It can't tell minister what to do. Everybody is doing whatever they like. And the place became rotten beyond repair. Is it what we Biafrans still want? Then if that's what we want, somebody like me I cannot agitate for similar thing. No. I am agitating to create a new thing. Lion Man, I'm agitating to create a new thing, to buy a new shirt. If it is a old shirt like Nigeria that we are agitating to wear again, Lion Man, I refuse it. I will not wear that old shirt of Nigeria. I have to purchase new shirt. And we ask them, stop. Then another thing is this. You are bringing personal issue into a media space. This one now goes to Mwadacharugu. They don't want to grow. Can you be watching CNN and see CNN doing small children things? Or you are watching Al Jazeera English or Al Jazeera Arab doing this kind of nonsense on the media space? No, we don't need it. We need to meet up the mainstream media standard. What? Bring your topic that is in regard to the character of the politicians and the unbearable manipulations and the treatment they are giving to our people. Bring it to the media space. Analyze it. Talk about it. But most of them want to entertain their followers. They only just want to entertain them because Nigeria have made some people not being reasonable enough again. They only like gossip on media. They only like saga. Then what are you a freedom fighting media personnel or are you a blogger? Because a blogger is people who play saga on media, who talk all manner of reasonable words on media, dragging of people on media, another way to gain followers. You are not. You are different from them, my dear sister. You are different from them. We want you to grow. We want you to be mature, to grow to the standard of the world, to the standard of the mature white men and women, to the reasonable countries, not useless country like Nigeria. And without discipline, without guideline, how can you get to this level? No way. No way. You can't get to that level. Do you know how many? Okay, now let me come. Somebody is talking to somebody, say, I'm a big boy. You don't know, I don't know, you can't tell me what to do. Most of us here, if not for Biafra, do you think you can talk to me? I am asking most of you, do you think you can approach me? Do you know how many people that are on my scholarship? I am not a millionaire, but this is my choice. Is that what we come to do? Nothing. We say, no, don't need this thing. Stop from here. Move from there to here. You say no. That nobody employ you. Fine. IPOB is working under the spirit of volunteer. Nobody's paying anybody something. Nobody's subscribing any internet for anybody. Anybody, any IPOB media person you see on internet is the one funding him or herself. Nobody is funding anybody. At the same time, after they fund their own this thing to defend what they need, they will still pay their monthly dues. That shows you the commitment of sacrifice these people are involved into, which is not common among the black people. Because black man, whatever that he doesn't make any gain, he can't involve himself. Black people does not know the meaning of sacrifice. Methuselah and the rest of them, we saw their picture on the media. They are not enemy of Biafra. They have worked assiduously for Biafra project. And I commend them for that. I thank them a lot for that. But since they don't want to leave the level they are, I shift to the higher level in terms of media space. What do you want the media department to do? So their anger is that the media department told them, move from here to here. They want to remain there. They want to be stagnant in that place. Okay, how do I spirituality where Allah saga? Our saga can bare ko Biafra can bare restore. When anybody you have misunderstanding with anybody, take it privately to the meeting. Then when you are asked in that meeting, okay, let us forget. That is reason for let us forget simply means within us, the sacrifice you can do to yourself. Do you know how many times I will bring idea of something in a meeting? Somebody who know more than me, because nobody knows it all, will rise and say, no, Lion Man, what you said is truth, but we don't need that in now. And when because of that person rises up and said, what you said is good, but we don't need that in now. And I said, and I start fighting, and I start creating unhealthy environment. No, things are not done that way. And I have said this thing most of the time. If you are in position to know more than your coordinator, that does not give you the audacity to try to topple him. If you know more than your coordinator, go closer to him. Furnish him with what you know, so that to help him coordinate well for the benefit of restoration of Biafra. Let me use one example here in this Brazil. The man who is coordinating here is more older than me. But there is something I know in politics. He watch my program. He always on my program. This program, if he's not available now, he will go and watch it. He will always call me. Mazi Lion Man. Or when I furnish me, I furnish him. Because of the attitude of our people, many of them have said, Lion Man, why can't them use you? Because you know something more things about secret of government and this, and the coordinator. The first person that said it, I shone him. And the person became very ashamed of himself. I shone him. I say, okay, if I know something about more governmental issue or politics issue, is that the reason why I should try to go and topple him and be in his position? No. Rather, I will help him with the little knowledge I have, then he will help me with the one he has. We join it together. Then IPOB Brazil will become a better IPOB family. The person was ashamed of himself for bringing that idea. I said, this man, I said, this man will remain coordinator. And as far as I'm available, nobody will topple him. I am his deputy. I'm a deputy coordinator. I said nobody will topple him. I don't know what is wrong with our people. Maybe the media head, maybe some of you who are media space, we may be more richer than him. Then for us now, we wouldn't want somebody who we are richer than to be on top of us. Do you see how black people destroy themselves? I have 3 cars. I'm driving 3 cars. I have 3 cars. Maybe the media head have only 1. So you are bigger than him. Therefore, he won't tell you what to do. This is just the problem. This is just the problem. So you want to pocket him, even when he is bringing idea to the world standard. Because probably you are richer than him, so therefore all of us will remain backward. We will remain in saga. The stage of saga has gone. With the stage we are now is to tell the world what is reasonable, what is meaningful for the restoration of Biafra. Look at what we want. We say, abandon every other thing you are doing. Talk about Biafra restoration through referendum. Through referendum. Allow the world to understand the angle we are going. Through referendum. I strongly believe, if I am talking about referendum, Mazi Madabuchi, Fearless Evangelist is talking about referendum. Acharugu is talking about referendum. Prince Darlington is talking about referendum. Austin is talking about referendum. Methuselah is talking about referendum. What is the other people? All of them, everybody is talking about referendum. You calculate it, what will happen in the media. Don't you know that message will go far? That is the media secret, if you don't know. If you watch CNN, when CNN is talking about Obama, Al Jazeera is talking about Obama, NBC is talking about Obama, Sky News is talking about Obama. What makes you think that these medias were talking about one topic? Because they know the media power. They want that particular publicity to go far. But when I am talking about referendum, Methuselah is busy talking about we must go back to root. I'm talking about referendum. Wada Charudo is there fighting Njideka in Ghana, or where in Canada. I'm talking about referendum. What do you call it? Prince Darlington is there fighting Ikenga. Do you think you will gain the attention on the media space you need for Biafra? You people don't know anything. You people don't know how the world politics is being played. Because they will say, this person is Biafra agitator. Why is he not talking about Biafra? He's talking about singular person on his platform. This one is talking about singular person. This one is talking about faith, religious, people's faith. It's only this one that is talking about referendum. I beg, ignore him. They will ignore me. This is only voice. They will ignore me. Because word doesn't listen to only one voice. This is the offense of these people. They never committed any other offense. Lack of discipline, lack of guideline, directive. They don't want to obey directive. And this is exactly what destroys Nigeria. The ministers don't want to follow directive. The governors don't want to follow directive. The judiciary appointees don't want to follow directive. Police don't want to follow directive. Army don't want to follow directive. They are all doing all manner of what they want. Now look at the place. Now look at Nigeria. Lack of guideline and directive. Everybody want to travel to abroad to search for opportunity because the people there, they are trained to be disciplined. Police is abide to the law. Army is abide to the law. There are something now a police officer will do. Camera will capture him. In the next hour, you see handcuff on that police officer's hand. They will handcuff them. They will send for the arrest because of they want to protect the law, because that law need to be protected. Let me tell you something. IPOB formed by Mazen Nandekano must be protected. It doesn't matter whatever you think. You are thinking is not important. What is important is that foundation. We must protect it so that we save our people. If you like me and I done something wrong today and I am being suspended, and for that you say, Lion Man, you can be doing your own. You are the enemy. You are the greatest enemy of over 80 million people for advising me to start my own. Rather for you to come and say, Lion Man, okay, why can't you humble yourself? You are doing a great job. Why can't you humble yourself and go and plead with them? So it will be left for me now to say, okay, I have pleaded to these people. They did not accept my apology. Then you go back there and tell and reach out to them and say, Oga, is there any way you can forgive this man? Don't come to me and say, start my own. If you start your own, where do you think you will reach? Do you know broom? Broom to sweep. Broom. This our native way brush. Broom. You call a broom now. Do you know broom? The way it is in a bunch. No matter how muscular you are, if you want to break it, you can't break it. But that the same broom, lose the broom, pieces it on the ground. Even a child of 1 year old will break all of them within an hour. Today, all of us are crying. Christianity in Nigeria is a scam. Christianity in Nigeria is a scam. What make it a scam? It is you and I who made it a scam. When a man will run away from Catholic, he will go and open his church and give his name. You and I will foolishly follow that man to go and worship in that place. We encourage him. When another person beside him saw that this man have bought motor, is driving now, is living fine for opening church, another person who is inside that church he open will now go out and open his own. We will follow him. At the end of the day, Christianity in Nigeria become rubbish, nonsense. Today you are the one still crying, but you forgot that you are the one who encouraged that nonsense to be established. If that time that idiot went out of Catholic to go and establish his own, everybody ignore him and remain in Catholic, do you think that he will not run back? When they saw that nobody is following him, do you think he will not run back? Today, all of us are still crying. But now we encourage them more. We are the same people who encourage the nonsense. Then in terms of sentimental, it's like what is happening to Godswill Akpabio. I personally know the character of Godswill Akpabio. No female will walk with him without sleeping with him, that man will allow that female to rest. But today he have done it and the woman have come out with boldness to try to expose him. What happened? We have brought tribalism into that issue. Rather than all of us to gather hand together and say, Akpabio, stop it. You abuse this woman, stop it. Rather, we want to be sentimental. Okay, it's from Biafra land, let us support our own. This is how we destroy ourselves. This is how we destroy ourselves. When it happened to the Northerners, we say, let us support our own. When it happened to Yorubas, we say, let us support. Who is bearing the bruise? Who is bearing the pain? You and I. As you support them, they continue the corruption. They continue the intimidation. At the end of the day, what you support will now fall on you. You will begin to cry. But in abroad, you will see husband and the wife. Maybe the husband got it wrong in the political corridor. The son and the daughter will come out and condemn their father in the public and apologize on behalf of their father. The wife will come out, condemn the husband in the public and apologize on behalf of the husband. This is how things are done. If you want to build a sound society. Ebukobi is our brother. Look at the media. Before I posted that thing, I investigated it. I found out that no. Why must he involve himself in this kind of shameful act? Now look at people trying to defend because he's our brother. You did something wrong. This thing is wrong. The only thing is to, okay, expose this thing. Don't do it again. You don't need it. You don't need this kind of what they call it, false propaganda to run your Christian business. No, you are bigger than that. It is all these people who started new that need that rubbish, not people like Ebukobi. Ebukobi have grown. There are something when you grown big, you drop it, even though you have evolved on it before. Maybe somebody misleaded you, tell you that this is how church grow. When you find out that you have grown, drop that nonsense and face the reality. Ebukobi, our brother, what do you call it? Our brother Nicholas Ohege. Yes, he made a point. He said, even somebody can go and arrange that girl to come and present that falsehood testimony in order way to set Ebukobi up. This is why you ask question. Spirituality without wisdom become nonsense. Spirituality without wisdom became nonsense. I buy that ideology of our brother Nicholas Ohege. Yes, somebody may do that. Somebody may go and hire that girl, do that video of a mansion and say, okay, go to this place, go and testify. After testifying, then we will expose you. We will expose him through that. Somebody may, yes, when I saw that write-up of Nicholas Ohege, I said, this may be, we should also reason this angle. But who is to blame? We have to blame Ebukobi for not putting a rule, for not putting a law under his ministry to investigate anybody who is coming to testify. The blame goes to him. Because what is what you bought mansion, you show, because he showed that office, this thing has been shown to the people who are in charge of testimony. You have showed them what they could have done. Okay, what business do you do, young woman? She will explain. Where do you live, young woman? She will tell them. Who is your, what is your, who is your father? Okay, God have done it too, it's okay. But in this church, you can't give this testimony until we follow you. Until we follow you. You are you a billionaire now because you bought mansion. Okay. Bankroll us. Mobilize us to go and check. Mobilize us to go and check and confirm by ourselves. Along that line, that lady may run away. If somebody else arranged her, the person will run away. He will not come. Because look at how that testimony pulled out the crowd in the church. Everybody was happy that God have done it again. While all is lie. Today, some people are coming out to say, we want to bring our brother down. We want to bring our brother down. It is called criminally minded comment. Anybody I saw that comment on my session, I just give those who I have seen it on my session, on my page, I have given them grace. That's why I do this video today. I don't want to come online today. I am in my house, in my place, taking my rest. But when I saw some certain things, I said, no, let me go online and make some clarity on this issue. If I saw that nonsense, criminally minded comment, sentimental comment in my, I will block you. I will remove you out of my page. Because I seem that black people, we don't want to help ourselves. If we begin to hide evil, how do you think that the society will be healed? The society won't be healed. It will be getting worse. I can't defend Obi on this one. He made a mistake. If it is by setup, according to Nicholas Ohege, if it is by setup, he should be blamed for it, for that setup. He should be blamed. If he's the one who arranged it, then he should repent from it. You are here when I came up on air to talk about. I commend Soludo for how he have stand up to fight criminality in Anambra. Then also condemn him for trying to abuse our women, saying that if you don't wear pants, if you don't wear brand, meaning what? Are you going to tell somebody what to wear to go? There are women who does not want to wear pants. There are women who does not want to wear bra. That is none of your business. When you say the correct one, I Lion Man will give you support. When you say the wrong one, I tell you, shut up. This is wrong. Don't go there. You want me to be supportive on something that I know is wrong. You people don't know me. Go and ask my family. Go and ask my family. If you do nonsense, I tell you, my brother, my sister, this is why you know do well. I said, now I'm on you now. I'm a guy support. Yes, I got my support too. Any day, I made a mistake. I support them. Make a mistake, you will see me. Oh, here, what my patala media. Nah, please, I am sorry for what I did. It's a mistake. I did it. Sorry, I'm sorry. Here we have black people lack. When Hillary Clinton did his sex scandal in the US, he came out and apologized. After denying, he came out and apologized last. What is the other politician too? What certain politician in Europe? He came out and apologized. How many politicians have come out in Nigeria to apologize and resign? No, they won't. Rather, they will go and pay some primitive people in the village and pay them money to come and protest, like what Akpabio have done. Look at how he's disgracing our mothers. Pay them money to come and defend him for harassing a woman. And those ones are protesting based on tribal issue. Is our own. Let us go and defend. This is how whatever they have killed Nigeria. Let us go and defend our own. Somebody like me, you will call me to come and defend nonsense. You will now, without fear, you will approach me to come and defend nonsense. And when I ask you why must I defend that thing, you tell me that it's because it's our own. Chineke akpọ ọkụ that very day now. Chineke agba ezigbo ọkụ. Ndewo.